We peeping game.
You see me?
I see you.
I'm taking care of business.
I under dig. It's all under Doug.
You think you are, Phil?
Just like the guy I am.
Yeah, coming in here with them healthy snacks.
On the professional side of the game.
All that healthy shit. Oh, we need some headphones, Phil.
Damn, that ain't none here?
No,
That's crazy.
just those.
Zoe got his own pair.
I mean, I'm tripping. I can go to my, let's see if I can now go to my parking where I got some of my trunk. I don't know why I just put in my trunk today.
Is your car far, baby?
It's like down the street. If you need me to go,
Oh no, we don't never need you to go. You stay your little cute ass right here, my nigga.
Well, next time I just bring them in just so you can the whole bag.
Yeah, don't
That the ones you use for your show.
Yeah, I got like
you even worry about it. Don't even put it on your heart.
Here, let him do him job. Huh?
You
He
wanna
gonna find the bomb.
What product you been using? I like this way it's doing your hair. You think I didn't notice all that? Hey, you know the barber, you still notice. You change products.
Oh, I changed products.
Uh-huh.
What did you say?
Over the last 2 weeks or so.
Really?
Uh-huh, I've been noticing.
You know what?
Let me see if I can get you guys on camera so I can see y'all faces. I need you to move just a little bit over that way, love, and then you pull your mic just so I can get you. Swing your mic on the opposite side of your face, Peaches.
Yeah.
There you go. And then Mimi, yes, that's much better. And then Mimi, you move down just a little bit as well. I'm gonna follow you guys.
Did you see that video I made, Mimi, when I said this is what penis is and I was going,
She's like, I need to follow what's happening.
that shit was so funny to me.
Share on my page or something.
Yeah, I already did it.
All right, here we go. Yes, right. Turn off them damn phones. Everybody turn them ringers off.
Hey, so I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on because it takes two to tango and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, and I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light. See the light.
I'm ZoWilliams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this is gonna be crazy.
The child wasn't here, and you still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
All the way to the corner. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
There's something wrong with that.
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his
He
humbosity?
likes it when it tickles the neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
articulate women so well.
ZoWilliams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Yeah. Hey, listen. If y'all didn't hear the Zoe Up Morning Show today, I urge everybody to go peep the Zoe Up Morning Show. When I tell you, we cut up.
Yes, y'all.
When I tell you, it was ham and eggs.
Ah, shoot.
It was ham and eggs with turkey bacon.
And cheese on it?
Cheese.
So I don't know why you don't do stand up.
You know, a lot of people have been asking me to do that.
You need to be a writer for some unfunny motherfuckers.
I definitely could write for some unfunny niggas.
Right. Well, that's what you should do. Some people need some help because a lot of people that think they're funny aren't that funny.
It's true.
And Zoe's not trying to be funny, and as a comedian, that's what I love, when a nigga ain't trying to be funny and just naturally funny.
So you already know that we're going to keep the momentum going tonight. The voice of reason, 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Listen, if this is your first time tuning into the voice of reason, please understand this is what we do. Zoe, grab some of the most beautiful, some of the most insightful, some of the most experienced, seasoned, passionate, intelligent, and beautiful women to speak on the real.
Thank you, Zoe.
About what women think, about how women get down. Now, far too often, men tend to not listen to women. Far too often. Men tend to ignore women.
Yes.
I mean, we listen to solve. We don't listen just to listen. You in the dig? We listen to figure out. And what we're trying to figure out is a way to shut you up.
Right.
It's true. Yeah, we're trying to figure out a way. Like, when will she ever be quiet?
Never.
Oh my God.
Shoot.
This lady at her job can't be that interesting. Why is she talking to me about it? But again, men tend to not listen to women. So I decided to create a platform where women can come on and really, really, really share the behind the scenes of female thinking as it pertains to relationships. You'd be surprised what a woman tell you. This is why one of my key clauses in this conversation is never check them. See, too many niggas out there want to check the woman.
Oh.
No, shut up. Let them talk. You gonna have to filter through just like you filtered through trying to find gold. You're gonna have to filter through a lot of what they got to say, but hey, you will find gold.
Yes.
You under dig? That's what the Voice of Reason is, a relationship show. I would consider it one of the best relationship shows in the entire world of radio. You know why? Because we ask them real ass questions. We pose and construct real conversations. Sometimes it's a little blue, right? Sometimes it's a little grimy, but I promise you there's always insight. And we implore that women call in. The number to dial is 323-230-4610, 323-230-4610. If you can get over your chauvinism long enough, you can hear something. I promise you.
We had to both go,
But as the moderator of said conversation, I am called to call people to the floor, respectfully, of course.
Of course.
But Lord have mercy, Jesus, in the name of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, do we have a monstrous topic today? I can't get to it right this second.
Oh.
because as you know, I got to promote a couple of things. What I want everybody in the chat room to do, hey, Dash Radio Talk, Dash Talk X listeners, please understand what I mean by the chat room. I'm broadcasting this show live through my YouTube page, which has 37,000 subscribers, over 6.1 million views.
That's right.
You end it is.
We out here.
We out here.
What?
You end it is.
Doing it.
What? Voice of reason on the map.
Whoop.
Share.
Whoop.
Tell a friend.
And whoop.
And tune in.
You end it is.
Hey.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
So, like, on a real note, you know, we promote a couple businesses or whatever. We try to get all of this stuff out before we give out the topic. But then once we give out the topic, I want to hear from the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, you got to call us. The number to dial is 323-230-4610, 323-230-4610. Now, today's the last day of the month. Can we end the month strong for Total Package Energy? Can we get 75 cases sold? On the last day, it's more than 75 people in the chat room right now. Dash Radio listeners, my chat room is my YouTube page. You can go there right now, www.youtube.com/The Zo What Show. See us live. See how beautiful Mimi is. See how beautiful fucking hard-headed, nasty nun, stubborn Peaches is.
Thank you.
And you can see this bottle of Total Package Energy, man. It is the greatest energy shot in the world. I had 2 of them. I'm not going to sleep tonight. Total Package Energy. I promise you, man. Lyft driver, Uber driver, limo driver, truck driver.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what kind of driver you are.
All of the above.
Female pile driver.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, Total Package Energy is the real deal.
Oh, shoot.
You want to dig? Go to totalpackageenergy.com. Tell them ZoWilliams sent you, and we about to do the damn thing. And then, of course, don't forget to get your copy of Love Matters Revealed.
Fire, fire, fire.
You know what's crazy? Tiffany Ram.
Tip top.
She sent me a full transcription of this CD.
Really?
Oh, she finished it.
She finished it.
That's
awesome.
right.
Tip Talk,
That's
Tip Talk,
right.
wherever you are. Hey.
And she's working on a workbook for the CD.
Yeah,
that's good.
I remember her saying that.
Man, if y'all don't get this goddamn CD, go to my website,
Y'all need that.
IamZoWilliams.com. It's a cold piece of work. If you're in a relationship, and I'm sure you are, you can't live without it. You can't live without that CD, man. That's going to get you going. That's going to get you going. Also, the relationship dismount, how to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship by is available on Amazon.com. Paperback version. I urge you to get the paperback version. But if you don't want the paperback version, of course, you can get the Kindle version on Amazon as well. And you can get it on, what is that? iBooks.
Oh, wow.
Yes, on iBooks. Yeah, if you like the
Hey.
digital get down, please support the entire movement. I mean, put your entire backing behind this situation. And then let me tell you this right now.
What?
I want to show you. I can show you because you're sitting right next to me.
Okay.
The holographic relationship is coming August 15th.
Oh, shoot. That's around the corner.
Listen, if you don't go to my website, IamZoWilliams.com, and pre-order your copy right now, I need at least 25 pre-orders today for the holographic relationship. Because when I tell you, it took a while for it to take shape. Now,
and it took shape.
Oh my God.
And it took off.
Listen, I promise you, this is what I'm gonna do. I can put my business out in the street. I don't give a damn.
Right.
Nothing to hide.
I know some people who put out movies.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, you do.
Right.
That's all up. This shit right here.
Oh, that's it right there.
Oh,
shoot.
That's
Y'all need that. Y'all need that.
The holographic relationship. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Fire.
Do I hear a love story movie coming?
Nah, it's gonna be an incredible. Like I can't even. I don't want to give away too much of it.
Okay. We'll wait. We'll wait
be
till
the
the
first
15th.
one in the chat room to get yours. Be the first one to say, "Hey, I got mine."
As a matter of fact, anybody in the chat room that is a moderator of mine, Denisha Fry,
Hey, Denisha.
Mimi Williams,
Hey.
Sugar Crisp, man, that's my girl, Sugar Crisp, man. Anybody that's a moderator, I would love for you guys to remind everybody to go get their pre-order of the holographic relationship. You got to do it now. Do it now. Do
Go.
it now.
You gotta do it.
Do it now. All right, here we go. It's topic time. You already know when we get into these topics. As a matter of fact, let's take a quick break.
Oh, shoot.
This is the death of relationship dumbassification. A thought-provoking conversation with the voice of reason. An exploration into why you and your girl just can't relate. The world is tuned in to the voice of reason. Blowing up the foxhole every Thursday evening. If your man is tripping, then talk to Zoe before you leave. Maybe y'all can make it work, and if not, he can tell you exactly how to tell him to kick rocks. Intelligence with lots of comedy. It's not your average show. ZoWilliams, the voice of reason on Foxhole Radio.
Man, that was a throwback from the foxhole.
I
I am
love
no
that.
longer with the foxhole, but guess what?
What?
Ain't a damn thing changed.
Right. You done got better with time.
I was just about to
like
say
fine
that.
wine, dropping them jewels.
I've been doing it, man, for a long time.
10 years.
2008, April 10th, 2008 was when I started the Voice of Reason on the Foxhole. 10-year anniversary of the Voice of Reason. We back in the building. I had to play the original intro for the song to get you ready for today's topic. Ladies, I need to hear from you. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. You're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. TMI. Too much information. First date politics. A deeper look into the question of, does TMI too early on in a relationship raise yellow flags?
Yes.
Why not red? Just yellow?
Yellow, that's a caution. Like, oh,
Okay.
shit.
Warning, Will Robinson.
When should you ask serious questions to a potential suitor? You like them. The physical, you under dig? The physical is there. There's an attraction there. There's an emotional traction. It's there. When do you have them real ass conversations?
That is a
When
good
it's
question.
too early. When it's not early enough. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. And usually women dictate this shit. Because men ain't trying to get serious about a whole lot except that thing.
I was just about to say.
I don't know. Someone be trying to get serious.
Let's hear it.
They're trying to lock your ass down.
They be
That's all,
trying to get
Mimi.
serious with people.
Mimi, they see your pretty ass and want to lock you down. No homo. That's all that is.
Yeah, that's how it goes
I
down.
know that's how
Huh?
let me
Stick to the topic.
start
So.
mumbling. Okay, I got questions. True or false? First dates are nerve-wracking, but small talk can be even worse.
I hate
Because a lot of times those first dates be cluttered with small talk bullshit.
Right.
When do you get to the real conversation? And women, more so than men, I believe the number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. Women, I believe, be on that time shit. Don't waste my time.
The time.
You wasted my time. You could have told me that you had 7 baby mamas and 14 children spread all against all. You could have told me that day one.
Right.
You under there?
Right.
Women act like they want to know shit straight up, but they don't. Let's ask more questions. Are first dates really about selling an illusion of yourself to the new person in your life, a.k.a. your relationship representative, a.k.a. putting your best foot forward?
Right.
Is it, in fact, the propagation of a lie? Your best foot forward. Your relationship representative.
Right.
Yikes. How much should you reveal on a first date? The number to dial is 323-230-4610. When's a good time to ask someone you've just started dating what's their biggest body insecurity? This little one back here be talking about her booty.
What's so insecure about your
What's
booty?
wrong with your booty,
He
girl?
said that booty ain't big enough.
You got enough
But you
pushing
got
for the cushion.
You look cute. You all right,
She
girl?
got
You
one of
cute.
them little bitty things, little bee sting booty, but that's all right. She one of them little booty with the top heavy.
Right.
Big booties get dense when they get old. So be happy you ain't got a big wide ass.
No, what's
true.
gonna happen is one day somebody gonna put a little juice in her, and then she gonna have a baby, and
Yeah,
then
she'll
she
spread
gonna
out.
fell on
Yeah,
out.
she gonna
You'll
feel on that.
spray
But let's
it.
not hate on the big booty sisters out here in the world.
I
now.
know, Mimi, you got Dunkin' Dunk.
Yeah, baby. It
But
look
you ain't
right.
got
I
dents.
I showed on. That's why I have to speak up on my booty, girl. But yeah, but look, I'm sorry, y'all, for the booty interruption. But yes,
That booty
you
couldn't
look.
interrupt, you know?
Let's stop for a small booty break, everybody. Nah, I'm just playing. Go on.
Don't
with the
make
show's
me
on.
twerk it out.
I got more questions, ladies and gentlemen. When's a good time to ask someone you've just started dating what's their grossest/weirdest habit?
Oh, that's a good question.
Man, I got questions. You think it's a game? It's real. Good or bad first date question? Yes or no? Do you suffer from low self-esteem/self-worth? Day one, my nigga. Is that a cool question to ask?
They gonna lie. They never gonna say, I see people. They never gonna tell the truth.
But see, this is why I always say women get in trouble in relationships, because y'all motherfuckers don't ask good questions from the jump.
You don't think that's too forward to ask, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Because that's all I heard.
Right.
Well, you thought that was a bad question.
Oh, God.
shit. Well,
Wait, let's hear the rest.
Oh, let's hear the rest. Let me hush.
Here we go. Good first date question or not? Why would someone like you be interested in someone like me when you can have anyone you want?
I love that question.
That's a low self-esteem kind of
You
question.
Get your pussy ass!
That's a little low
Because anybody
self-esteem.
that answer that shit,
Well, the whole thing about it is you asking, basically you're saying you're not good enough for this person. That's how that question is posed. And so I think that means that there's a low self-esteem. You look at this person to be bigger than yourself in some type of way, or you admire them and you don't see that in yourself.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
And I see it in myself, so let me let that be known.
We have more.
Oh, let me hear. Let me shut up.
True or false?
it wasn't even me today.
True or false? Talking about yourself the entire date isn't ideal, but staying quiet is just as bad. When your date asks you a question, give your 2 cents and redirect the conversation back to them. This should set up the foundation of a smooth conversation. True or false? The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I need to know. Ladies, do you give up too much information on the first date? Are you not over that other nigga? Do you talk about the other nigga on your first date with a new nigga? The number to dial is 323-230-4610. No, the reason why I ask these questions is because I recently posted some shit from, you remember that lady that was here from Juju Mama?
Yeah.
Y'all remember Home Chick? You know, she was what was she like? The polyamory, her and her husband, they
something.
You know, they're polyamorous, they, you know, all that. Is it polyamory or polygamy or it's one of those?
They were into
they got boyfriends and girlfriends.
Oh yeah, I know
married.
them. Oh yeah, I know them.
And they were here.
Yeah.
So let me hit you upside the dome piece on your way home from Jones Beach. I took this post from their page and posted it on my Instagram page, and it took off with likes and comments. She poses a first date question. Is this a good question or not? How aware, let me turn this music down. Jesus, you got to hear this. How aware are you of your traumas and suppressed emotions? And how actively are you working to heal them before you try to project that shit on me?
Whoa.
Ooh, now that's meat and potatoes right there.
Well,
that'll end that date real quick.
Especially if he an alpha, he be like, girl.
That is meat and potatoes.
Actually, an alpha probably answer it.
That's meat and potatoes.
Some think they're so great that like on the first date, I'm asking you that.
Yeah.
Should I ask, do you believe in God? And if so, which version of God do you believe in? Is that a first date question?
Yeah.
And Phil is like, don't you fuck with God on the first date?
I'm not gonna.
I'm down with Jesus, nigga. Who you down with?
I mean, they gonna see me pray before I eat. You gonna know who I'm down with.
Yeah, exactly.
When you see me, you see what it is. So you gonna know I'm in the guy. So off the rip, you might say to me, well, I don't. And I'm gonna know when you say that. And you gonna know when you see me pray, I'm gonna bow my head.
Can a man ask, how do you feel about abortion on the first date?
She gonna be like, yeah, had 20.
She be like, I was about to abort your baby today. No, I'm just playing.
Damn. How many sex partners have you had? Have you ever filed for bankruptcy? How much student loan debt do you currently have?
Okay, now we getting into business.
I'm just saying.
Is this an interview or a
He
date?
said it's the first date question.
How many children do you have, and by how many baby mamas or baby fathers?
I'm asking that.
Are you on child support? Do you have a criminal record? Why do I have to wait 4, 5, 6, 7 dates in to ask the real conversation? When can we have a real conversation? Are we having some pussyfooting conversations?
Right.
Can we ask some real shit?
Right.
A nigga with 17 kids ain't got no 5-year plan. This
Right.
nigga's doing life.
Right.
He's doing 17 live.
He doing life on child support.
Right. Right.
You know what it is?
I need to know about
17
that
times.
on the first date. I do.
Is it too soon to ask the question, is Google right about you?
Yeah. I love it.
I love
The
that.
number to dial is 323-230-4610. We need to ask these motherfucking questions this evening. Ladies, don't be asking questions. You be trying to size a nigga up. And y'all be asking stupid questions. You know why?
Why?
Because your pussy be doing the talking.
That did the talking when I gave him my number.
You motherfucking right. Call me right now. 323-230-4610. Somebody says, show me the whole facts. Call her.
Not the whole facts.
You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? You got to turn your life down now. Your life is loud. Turn that life down. Turn that down. Yeah, I can hear you, but I can also hear your life. Your life must be lowered.
All right, it's down, big fella.
All right now.
Oh, I like your voice. Hi.
What's the deal? You called into the Voice of Reason. I'm sure you've heard the topic. What's up?
Yeah, I have heard the topic. It's about topics for the questions for the first date, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, my style. Oh, this dude Jackson from Cleveland, Ohio.
Hey.
All that good stuff. And local file. Well, yeah, I've been following you for a while, Zoe, and 5150 and all that good stuff. And on the first date, I'm big on like meeting the girl, how she doing, or how her status is, what her think she had no baby mamas or crazy like that. And when she clear from that, I'm opposed to with the vision that I have, whether I see her as in it. So she willing to accept that, or she's just willing, they be taking care of overcommitted dudes. They just, they give him some, he too focused, and they mean look what they silly, non-focused dudes and be pregnant with them and all them and use them up. Like you said, you got 5 kids, or the girl got 5 and started slaving dudes and all that good stuff. He doing life and all, but yeah, it's a rarity of the dude that's very strong on his family, and he want to see add her family into it, because a lot of girls is mean that girl, and then they all of a sudden got the kid, but already named the kid, and nobody familiar with the dude. The family not familiar with what they do. It's just the kid there, dude ain't all that supportive and all that. So yeah, so the questions be like,
you just woke up?
Hey, look. No, I didn't just woke up, man. No, not at all.
Because if you don't stop with the cool shit, my nigga, they not impressed. These ladies right here, they don't give a fuck. You understand? I want you to wake your ass up, focus in on the goddamn topic.
All right, so I will,
tell us some shit that makes sense now.
It's just if the dude comes from like, hey, I want to change the cycle of the family of my upbringing, and he does his best to own that, he will post like all the questions that you said, and then she willing to follow by it or join with the team or build with it. Because it automatically with the questions that you just put down, be like with the family that automatically on the bill. Say like he 26, 28, 30. He moving right, but he getting frustrated with his picks, with the girls he be with.
All right, look, this is what I'm gonna tell you right now. This is what I'm gonna tell you right now. I ain't gonna tell you this shit no more. I want you to go immediately to totalpackageenergy.com. And I want you to order 4 cases of Total Package Energy. I swear to God, you need this shit now. You need this shit, my man. Totalpackageenergy.com.
Another thing, so
yes.
Can you tell me about my A1692 Zodiac?
I can't tell you that today, though.
No,
I can't tell you that today.
He said 92.
Oh, he's a youngster, man. I'll make sure I get you in on the next one. We're going to do a pop-up real soon, man, and I'll make sure I get you in, all right?
All right, man. Thanks.
All right, appreciate it.
Cool.
Ooh, that was like trying to ask my son to take out the trash when he was 12.
Leave us. We had one of the Migos niggas call in. On the stir fry.
It just needed a beat.
Hilarious.
Jesus. Ladies, I need to hear from ladies. Ladies, because y'all know y'all be bullshitting. Let me tell you why you be bullshitting. Because you be tolerating the small talk. Because y'all, tell me I'm wrong. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Tell me
Please
I'm wrong.
tell them, ladies.
The ladies are the one that be pressing on the clock about where we going, what is this thing,
right?
We've been together for 2 weeks now, my nigga.
We're not 2 weeks, 14 days.
Now I will say, niggas press on that yoni. Men press on the yoni, but women press on the relationship status.
Right.
So all I want to know is, why y'all be lying to us by tolerating our small talk? Because we got small talk for you, trying to figure out what y'all want to do so we can see what our chances are in getting yoni juice.
But what do you mean by lying to you?
You lying to us because you're not fucking interested in the small talk that we're using to get close to you.
Okay.
Y'all know off tops, like, okay, I know why he's behaving this way. Am I lying?
No.
Y'all know when a nigga act a certain way, what that means.
Right.
Y'all be acting like you don't know. I had a girl look at me with that stupid little doughy-eyed look. Stop playing. Stop acting. You know what this is. It's swipe time.
You know what?
She wanted to fuck you, though. That's why she was tolerating that bullshit.
That's my point. So do you guys kind of lead the men on by playing dumb when you just as in a hurry as he is for different reasons?
I think it's a generational thing. I think these younger women is gonna fuck off top. They a little bit different from me per se.
Thank
my
you,
generation.
Lord, for the younger women. That
I'm just saying we made niggas like you.
Fresh.
We made them work for a little. You had to earn some pussy back in the day.
pussy is not like working in a coal mine. I deserve to get young, fresh, free pussy early on.
But your dick know about that coal mine and dig it all through it. He be digging for gold.
Stop.
I'm just saying. But I think it's a generational thing. I think older women, like, let's just take a woman 35 and up. She's more pressed for time if she doesn't have children and she's in her mid-30s. So she's going to be hollering at a nigga in a whole different way. She got goals. She's in the middle of her work career. She's in the middle of her grind. So she's only focused on niggas that's going the same direction as she is or trying to sway him in that direction. Then you take a woman in her 40s or 50s like myself. You have a woman that has already raised a child, has already been married and divorced. I'm not pressed for time, so nigga, don't fuck with my time. You know, and waste it. I could be painting or some shit. I'm just saying.
Hilarious.
I know. Mimi, please step in here. Say those trumpets.
Well, I want to say that I feel like it just depends on where you are in life and what kind of person you are, because some women off the top, they pushing dudes, you know what I mean? They go on the first date and he's a man, her man now, you know, he hit it one time and now they about to get married and they are delusional. So there's a lot of delusional people out there, you know? And then there's also the situation where, like you say, she doesn't ask the questions because she doesn't want to rock the boat sort of thing. It's kind of like if you like somebody, you don't really want to say things that may or may not, you don't know what offends them. Some people are very private, and the slightest thing you ask them, they are feeling some sort of way. Like, you asked me about my what? Who are you? You know? And so I think when you're dating, you don't know what angle this person is on. So sometimes you're walking on ice trying to figure out which angle to hit, unless they make it obvious on who they are. If they're talking right away and always telling their business, then you know it's all right to ask because you're always talking.
So you guys heard of Steve Harvey's 90-day sex? And it ain't Steve Harvey's.
I was about to say.
It's a concept that's way older than Steve Harvey. So we you know, a lot of times we attribute it to Steve. Steve put it in his book. You know, you can agree with it, disagree with it, whatever. But in the same spirit of that, should there be a 30-day, 60-day, or 90-day waiting period before a new relationship begins asking tough questions?
I think that would be awesome.
30, 60, 90-day waiting period before you start asking tough questions. True or false? Number to dial is 323-230-4610. Mimi, do you agree with there being a 30, 60, or 90-day waiting period, right, before you start asking real tough questions?
I think I can go for that. I think that can be an idea. I also think that situations and circumstances allow you to know more about that person. You know, of course you can ask questions, but if you're with that person and their mom calls and now you're figuring out what's going on with the family business, they hang up and share with you information about it. Now this situation has a roles to discuss. They're not just bringing up family laundry. You're going to be in a situation where the family laundry may be brought to you because it's a rise in the family at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So I think some things happen on the spur of the moment. I think other things are the 30, 60, 90. And I just think it's all about what a person is accustomed to, because some people are very private. And if you pry, it makes them go into a shell. And they may not even mess with you because of their past experiences of being burnt if they feel, you know, uncomfortable with that. And, you know, and they need to ask questions and get answers, but I'm just saying people are odd about that. I could even be a little odd about it. If people ask me questions and I feel like I don't know you like that, I kind of get weird and kind of look like, what is really going on? Like, why are you even talking to me about these types of questions?
Powerful questions. Powerful questions.
And it's nothing wrong for asking questions, but I think if we're not in a situation where these questions are necessary for you to know, or I'm not even looking at you like that. So let's say we're on a date and the guy likes you more than you like him, and now he wants to ask you some serious questions.
Wait.
You may like him. What?
Hold
on. What? Or vice versa.
Female logic here.
Okay, let's do the other way. Like the girl likes the dude more. Let's say that.
Something big there.
What?
That was big.
What?
You on a date with a nigga that like you more than you like him.
You know why I say that?
That was
Because
all her
okay, no.
dates.
Let me tell you why I said that. Let me stop you there. Let me explain why. I don't mean that in any derogatory way. Let me explain what I mean. You go get your carpet cleaned, right? You go into the carpet and clean the place. You pay for a service. Now the dude that sees your paperwork calls you up and is like, let's go to lunch. I'm like, I don't even know you like that. And let's just say they're like, well, we're just friends. I'm just using an example. You're like, all right, well, we can meet up at Applebee's or whatever, and talk. This person is asking a bunch of questions. You're trying to figure out why are they so in tune to you. Is all I'm saying is that sometimes some people you are feeling a vibe with, they can ask you anything they want to know because you like that person,
right?
But if you don't like that person and they're big Stella at the end of the room and she's like, where your mama live at, where you from, you like, what, where am I from, where's Stella? Like, that's kind of like in the streets or just period, that's just kind of disruptive. Like, where am I from, where's my this and that? I don't really know you like that. But if I love and care for you or interested, you can know whatever you need to know because I need to be honest, and that's the only way to have a true relationship.
All right. Here we go.
I have to say yes. The 30 days is enough before you start asking questions because I'm not gonna waste 60 or 90 bullshitting with your ass. 30 days is more than enough. Really, 10 days. I think it should be a 10-day.
I was about to say, isn't the first part of the relationship about getting to know each other?
Exactly.
So why can't we ask tough questions in the beginning?
It depends on the level of tough. Like asking me my FICO score and stuff like that is too much information for your ass right away because you might be a credit card frauder from, I don't know what your angle is, like Mimi said.
Right.
But if you're like, just take a regular blue collar guy, I'm going to ask you questions about your children, your mama, your daddy, because I need to know your upbringing before I even waste any time talking to you, after the first date. And then it gets a little more serious. Like if I feel like I can ask you those questions, I'll start asking them.
All right, well, look at this. I got to ask.
Okay.
It's fucking important for me to ask this question.
Uh-oh.
When should the person you're newly dealing with know about the mentally ill, drug dealing, criminal, or gang-related person/persons within your family?
Immediately. Because my brothers are off the chain, nigga, and I want you to know in case one of the motherfuckers stop by, they stupid as hell.
They gonna know immediately the info. You feel me? They need to know.
I'm just saying, like, my cousin is
a thief. You need to know.
He's not all the way there. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I want to hear from ladies. Get to your phone lines right now. Call to action. Ladies and men, call us right now. When is TMI really in effect? Especially now, we live in a TMI world. Nothing is secret anymore.
Nothing is safe anymore.
There's no more secrets, ladies and gentlemen. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. You're listening to The Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Good evening, Joe. This is Jay from Jersey again.
Jay from Jersey, what up?
What's up, my brother? Hi, Mimi. Hi,
hey. Hello, how you doing?
Joe, I got to give it to you, brother. You picked a slapper.
Come on, man. You know how I do.
But the truth of the matter is, these ladies don't want real questions early in the game because they want to have plausible deniability.
Ooh, shit just got real.
Listen, stop the bullshit.
Right.
They want an image. They want to believe what they see.
Right.
They look at the outfit. They look at the shoes. They look at the chain. See if it's a BMW key swinging off of that.
Right.
What's my possible come up in this situation?
Wow.
Jay from Jersey.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
Now, after they do all of that, if you turn out to be a bum nigga driving his mama's BMW,
deuces,
they want to be able to say they didn't know.
Wow.
Right.
They want to be able to go back to their girlfriends in the hair salon and go, girl, that nigga wasn't shit.
Yikes.
Come to find out he got 9 kids and that's his mama car and all this other nonsense.
Wow. They want to
Yep.
justify.
It's not
you
the
are so
yoni,
right.
It's not
You're
the
right.
yoni talking, bro. It's the wallet that's talking.
And them shiny
It's
shoes.
the game. Them shiny shoes is working, man.
Right.
Don't get
Yikes.
into them Maury Gators when he walk up in there with the Maury's on. You see that little alligator on the hill?
That's
You like,
right.
oh shit.
Man.
Those shoes cost $1,500.
Right.
That's right, they cost $1,500. And I didn't pay my car note to get these motherfuckers.
Right.
I love it. I love
Right.
it.
Let me
get your
let me
dumb
hit
ass.
you this, because that was heavy. Let me hit you with this, Jay from Jersey.
Come on with it.
Is this a bad question to ask on a first date?
What?
Is it all right that we go Dutch
That's a
On the
perfect
first
question.
date,
That's
on the first date?
the first date is the worm dangling on the hook. I'm paying for everything.
Jay, like,
I'm
I'm
not going
hitting
to
that
put
shit.
a quarter in the parking meter. I got everything.
But you gonna put something in something at the end of the night, huh, Jay?
Because I got a coin that I'm trying to drop in your meter.
right.
I love it.
Trip
Jay,
drop.
high five to
Hey
you.
man, thank you for the
That's
call. We
right.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No
I
doubt.
love it. That was
Absolutely,
real.
brother.
Hey, listen, the phone lines are wide open. Don't play yourself. My YouTube family. YouTube, I see y'all in the chat room. If you got questions for today's show or comments, yo, put it in the YouTube. If I catch them, if I find them, if I'm paying attention and I grab one, I may shout you out on the show. Please hit the super chat button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's continue this conversation. You're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X. We have an incredible topic tonight. What's TMI? Especially nowadays in intimate relationship settings. Good or bad first date question. Have you ever been prescribed any psychotropic medications?
That's a
good
great question.
I think that needs to be asked.
I've never asked that question, but I should have before I got married.
First off, I'm just saying, look, already in the African American community, right? There's this stigma about mental illness, right?
It really is.
Whether it's depression, whether it's schizophrenia, whether it's whatever, there's just this problem with it, right? We don't really deal with it.
Right.
So shouldn't that be an early date question?
All bullshit
I would
aside.
even say a first date question. Because listen, if at the beginning, this 90-day shit, if you're not fucking nobody for 90 days to
Right.
get to know them,
right,
and you asking bullshit questions for 90 days,
Right. You should ask some real stuff in the
you
90
wasted
days.
the 90-day period, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
bullshit.
Cool. All right. I just want to know, is that a good question or not?
I think
Mimi?
it's-
I think it's a good question, but I want to say this. A lot of people that need those drugs are not taking them. They're not at the doctors getting that help. So unfortunately, even if they answer the question yes or no, say they say no, they may need to be there. They may not know it is all I'm saying. So it's a very important question, but
Right.
they may not have the important answer. They still may need that help.
Is it a bad question to ask?
No, it's not.
I'm gonna hit you with this question. Should anyone ask this question on the first date? You seem amazing, awesome, great, beautiful, intelligent. There's magnetism in your energy and your character. So why are you still single? Is that a bad first date question?
No, that's a great first date question.
How are you single and you seem to have it all together? Almost too good to be true. What kind of spell or illusion are you casting?
Wow.
Is that a bad question to ask? I think it's a good question, Mimi.
I think it's a good question. It had me pause for a minute because honestly, I've had people say that to me, like, you're single, it's too good to be true. And so my answer to that, and so I could really speak on that because I've been asked that, and it's that, my last relationship, he died, was murdered. And then since then, I date a little bit, but mainly I'm on my goals and dreams. So dating is not the forefront. I'm like a turtle in my shell, regrouping, rebuilding. So the next relationship I can be what I need to be, just like he needs to be where he needs to be. But people ask that because they like you. They can't believe this seems almost too good to be true. So why are you single? And I think that's because they feel like, wow, I can't believe it's that simple. You're available for me. I don't have to fight over you. There's nobody else with you. I can just have you.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
And of course, Peaches, before I get to the phone lines, the number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. The voice of reason, Dash Talk X. Peaches.
I don't think it's anything wrong with asking any of those questions about mental health or that, and it could stop a lot of hang-ups in your relationship if you do ask about mental health and ask about their families too. Because had I did that, I probably wouldn't have gotten married to that person.
Wow. Listen, stop banging on your marriage. Your punk ass was supposed to be in that goddamn marriage. You were supposed to learn some shit, and you obviously haven't learned it because you keep talking shit about it.
That's all I can go about.
Hilarious.
Sick of you banging on that man.
It wasn't on him. I ain't saying he mental. I said you need to ask their family about mental health. His mama was a schizophrenic. I'm just saying.
I tell you
that shit is hereditary.
So this is what I want to do. I want to open up the phone lines right now. I want to hear everybody's first date questions that might be considered inappropriate. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I want to hear your first date questions that might be inappropriate. 323-230.
I know mine.
4610. Mimi, what's your first date question that might be inappropriate?
I want to know, how many kids do you have? How many children's mother are attached to those children?
Right.
And then I also want to know basically your thoughts of who you are. If you feel me, I just want to hear that in your words. And, that's just in basic conversation, them telling me about themselves. But I want to hear who they think they are. You know what I'm saying? That's important.
Yeah.
That's not inappropriate, though.
But they're asking about how many kids they have.
That ain't inappropriate.
Well, he said he had it earlier as one of the questions for the show, so I thought he thought that maybe it might have been inappropriate that I asked that, because I definitely asked that, how many babies mamas. I need to know that.
I asked that in the first conversation.
Is that your question?
No, my question is that would be inappropriate is how big is your dick? I mean, but I'm just saying, you said inappropriate.
Come over and put your mouth on it and
that's
you can
what
see for yourself.
I would want to know if something real inappropriate shit, All
right.
I got you.
And I'm going to say, for the millennials, y'all got to ask the question, were you born male or female?
Oh, yeah. And have you been, and are you married? I want to know, are you married currently? Because a lot of times people are married and then they're out hanging out with their boys, acting like they're not married, then you get sprung on them. Now you sprung on some married man, you need to cut him off. I have a homegirl caught up right now because she met a dude that said he was single and was married.
Hey,
that's important to know. I don't want nobody else's man.
I'm with you there.
I want my own man.
Do you mind if I see your baby pictures?
Right.
Yeah.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? We want to know first date questions that might be inappropriate. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
My name is David.
Okay.
And I'm calling from San Francisco, California.
David from San Francisco.
Hi, David.
What's up?
Hey, David.
What's going on? I think Zoe kicked it off when he said that when you first meet somebody, you're not actually meeting them. You're meeting their representative.
Absolutely.
So from a male's perspective, and that's the perspective that I can only speak from, in my experience, a male going into a first date shouldn't say too much of anything, because it really boils down to this. And Zoe said this also. This boy is real player strong. He said that, women know if they want to have sex with the guy within the first 15, 20 seconds. Just like men, we know if we'll have sex with the girl within the first 10, 20 seconds. Women are the same way. They know they know if they'll have a sex with this guy within the first 15, 20, 30 seconds. Now, as a guy, all you can do at that point is talk your way out of the panties. So the coolest thing for you to do is literally be as cool, calm, collected as possible. Because obviously, if you're on a date with the girl, she's willing take it to that next step with you. So you don't want to be a stone, but you don't want to be a stone wall, but you definitely always want to redirect the conversations back to her and get her talking, because women, they love to hear the music of their own voice.
Yes.
So you just get them talking.
You see, I be trying to, how I be struggling in this motherfucker with them to just say what they need to say and get it over with. Shit.
Can I ask him something, Zoe?
Yeah, yes, you can.
So if a woman says to you on the first date, we eat.
Says to you
on the first date, that's that cuss talking. And we got like drinks going, rubbing toes, everything cool. And then she turn around and ask you some shit like, so were you born a man? How you gonna feel?
Was I born a man?
Well, if I was born, I am born a man, but I would just answer the question directly. I wouldn't feel any way about the question, you know?
Okay.
I think when you go into relationships or dates like that, you always want to be open-minded, even if they do ask you a religious type of question. But as from a male's perspective, you don't want to go any longer than 1 minute talking about your perspective on it. You always want to redirect it and shoot it back to her, because the ultimate.
Okay, and what if y'all about to fuck and she asks you if you believe in God?
Yes, I do. I believe God led me here to this pussy.
I was laughing.
I'm gonna say whatever's gonna seal the deal. A man's gonna say whatever's gonna seal the deal. So if a woman, that's actually very poignant. So if a woman really wants to ask a guy a real crazy question, she should do it right before she's gonna have sex with him, because that's when he gonna tell you the real deal.
Right.
I love it.
Hey,
Thank
brother,
you.
we appreciate
That
the
was
call.
real.
Thank you so much.
That was
But he hit on something that's very, very, like, that was a jewel. First off, men have been socialized to shut the fuck up, because it's very easy for us to talk ourselves out of some draws.
He wasn't lying there.
That's true.
Because women predicate how far they're going to go or how fast they're going to move based off of what comes out this man's mouth. The initial attraction might be physical, might be energetic, but if he walk up and say something dumb, corny, awkward, usually mean, disrespectful, that usually shuts the whole situation down.
Yeah.
So a lot of times men are kind of going with the flow of what she talking about.
Right.
And, we'll pose a question every now and again, and, just to get her to say more, to open up or whatever. But it's usually women that are delivering the extra information, number one. And then number two, the extra small talk.
Right.
Because women are, motherfuckers are a trip.
I think when people do a lot of small talking, it's a sign of insecurity, because they're not comfortable with silence. Silence can be
deep.
good. You can feel silence.
Every now and again, you say some deep shit.
Hey, I am deep.
Every now
Hilarious.
I just choose not to be most of the time.
I ain't just nigga. Please choose the other thing. Okay, cool.
You know what?
Back to what I was saying. When is a good time to go into specifics about your failed relationships?
Good question.
You got to talk to me about this shit.
But shoot, I've been out and had a conversation about my failed relationship on the first date, just as a regular laughing conversation. Like something may happen. Something may the reason I say laughing, something weird may happen. Like hypothetically, I might be in a restaurant and then I've had a joke about it. I have.
Just stop for a second.
What?
There's a different curve for pretty women. Pretty women get to talk about what the fuck they want to talk about.
But when I bring it, but when I say, that may be true, but the reason I say that, it might be just a funny joke. I tell them about my baby's daddy. It's really not a funny story. I always just share about my experience. The reason I tell people, because I think that's like a disclaimer. Like, you need to know I went through this. If you're the type of person that likes to be abusive, this is probably not a good match. So that's something I like to say off the top, because I don't want to be in another abusive relationship. So,
I get it.
you know what I mean? So I've said it right away. That might even scare somebody away, like, ooh, she got a stalker, Wow. I could have lost that way.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
We got callers on the line. Let's get them in here. Caller. Boost Mobile. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Caller. Damn it. What's up with these phone lines? I'm going to do it again. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. I'm trying to get a deeper understanding, right, of what is perceived as TMI for a woman.
Too much information for a woman is sharing things like how many men you've slept with.
No. I'm saying a man is talking to you.
Okay.
And he's giving you too much information.
Too much information is that he's a swinger. That kind of shit. Not for real. I need to know that kind of stuff.
I want to know that.
Right, you need to know that shit.
I'm
I
just
want to know
joking.
that shit.
But too much information from a man to a woman is really, I don't think there is too much information a man can tell you.
You niggas are the manufacturers of TMI.
Yeah, because I'm computing what he's saying while he's saying it. Like, I'm analyzing if this is somebody I'm going to even go to dinner with again. Am I going to ever invite him to my home? Will he meet my dog? That kind of thing, you know? Because I got to know all of that. Yeah, my dog, nigga. I said my dog.
I think it's too much information if we're on a date and you're whining about what happened with your ex way too much. I don't care if you bring her up. We have like a conversation like what I brought up a moment ago. But if you're like overdoing talking about your ex way too much, you still like her or there's some hidden thing that you need to deal with.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yes.
Okay.
Can he bring up his ex?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to know about that. Yes. Right. Whatever he wants to say, he could definitely say. I want to definitely know all the information because I think that helps assess where we go and where he's been and how he feels. That makes me understand him more. But I just don't want him to seem like, for instance, if he's sharing stories about him and his mother having a situation and he's always crying or whatever, I appreciate him. You know, I want to be there for him. But to me, but bitch ass nigga. Yeah, if you're doing too much crying, you ain't for me. So I see all that crying. I'm giving you too much tissues and stuff. We running out of Kleenex.
No, if you cry while we having sex, it's a wrap.
What if your pussy? Let me just say, what if your yoni is the most magical thing he has ever encountered? What if you have sun rays bursting out of your vulva?
I do, and
then I'm
criers scare me. Criers scare me.
Let me tell you right now, I'm gonna cry. And I ain't pulling out.
No, a tear. Look, a tear is one thing. Now, if a nigga get a little misty eyed, that's one thing. But when you boo-hooing, like crying like somebody died around this motherfucker, it's gonna be a problem.
So women don't want men to be sensitive in any way.
We want them sensitive, just not bitchy.
No, you want him sensitive to you. He just can't feel his own emotions.
He just can't be a bitch ass nigga.
You know what
you heard what I just said though, right? Deal with that.
He could cry, he just can't boo-hoo.
What I was going to say is if he boo-hoos while we're making love and I love him, then I'm going to think that's a magical moment. I'm like, shoot, that's my baby. That's my boo. Now, if he crying and I ain't crying over him too much, I might be like, I might need to get out of this relationship. Somebody a little bit too far gone. I might catch you in my bushes or something.
Last night,
men have no sanctuary in women. I promise you.
Yes, you do. You got a sanctuary.
No, we don't. No, we don't. This man can't even cry in your yoni.
Mine can.
He can cry,
baby.
No,
but not too much. I don't want to cry, baby. But he can cry right then. He crying while we out. It's a problem. You know that crying over tacos.
That nigga might cry over a margarita.
We gotta leave.
Let me ask Phil. Phil, have you ever had yoni so good
that you cried like a bitch?
That it misted you up? You were a little misty?
Nah.
Misty is cool. Boo-hooing. I had a nigga scare the fuck out of me crying. So.
I'm dumb as hell for that. I'm sorry. Callers, you're on the line. Welcome to the Voice of Reason with ZoWilliams. Speak on it. You got to turn your light down. I can tell it's already loud over there. What's up?
No, it's not up. I have the windows rolled up with the air on.
Dana, what
up? Dana. We knew it too.
Hi, ladies.
Hey.
Oh my God, I'm not liking that I've been in and out and I haven't been able to listen to the totality of the responses, but I guess I know the gist. Questions for me now. I'm a woman of a certain age. I'm still asking, Zoe said this was for millennials, but I'm still asking, were you born a male?
Yeah.
For real.
If I'm going to date you and even go further, like first date questions, since we're both people of a certain age and I only date men in a certain age range, I'm asking, were you born a man?
Right.
Are you heterosexual? Have you ever had a penis in your mouth? Have you ever laid next to a man or had any feelings towards being with a man?
Right.
I mean, because that's important to me.
No, it is important.
And if a man is an ex-addict, there's a 90% chance he done had a dick in his mouth.
What?
I'm just saying, drug addicts be having dicks in their mouth. They'll do anything for a hit.
Definitely. And those, I think Zoe was saying, is there a 30, 60, or 90-day waiting period? I know that, kids are more interested in situationships and hooking up and all that. But women that, are even halfway serious or on some type of time frame should be asking, serious questions. How many children do you have? What are their ages?
Right.
I'm with Mimi. How many baby mamas do you have?
Right.
And if
what do you do for a living? And have in your past life, what were you doing?
Right.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. And if they say they got 6 kids and you go on dates and you never see the kids, hear the kids, I mean, it makes you pay attention.
I got 6 kids. Them kids ain't none of your business.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You got to pay attention to the situation. You just got to know.
What are the ages of your children? Because if you have a 2-year-old, you looking forward to 16 more years of support.
Right.
Not to mention college and camp and whatever other little things that they do. And I'm not having any children, so those are serious questions.
Yeah.
And I think those are first date questions.
Yeah,
I think so too.
No, that definitely is a first date question. I need to know the ages.
Man,
and
Dana,
if he don't
once
know the
again, you come in with the hot monkey lava. We appreciate all the wisdom you provide us.
You have to ask these questions. I mean, if it just depends on the flow of the conversation. Compatibility is important. Shared values is, important.
I love it.
Where that person is. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
We hear you.
Oh, okay. Where that person is going in their life. If it's just going to be this one day, because I know I've gone on 51st dates with everybody from every cultural background, at least one date. And you just want to know these things, and I don't mind paying for my own food.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Thank you,
love
baby
you,
girl.
Dana.
We appreciate you, Dana.
All right. You're welcome.
Dope. Phone calls. The phone lines are open. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Call me right now. The number to dial, 323-230-4610. You're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X. We got the hottest relationship conversation in the game. Tonight's topic, TMI, first date politics. A deeper look into the question of, does TMI too early on raises yellow flags? Well, let me ask you this question. Should you wait 30, 60, 90 days to reveal that you have an STD?
Oh my God.
An incurable STD.
Oh
like herpes or syphilis.
You should tell that right away.
When do you reveal
They should
science?
tell that.
The number to dial, 323-230-4610. Call us right now.
Yeah.
What are your relationship awkward, inappropriate first date questions to get the bullshit immediately out the way? Call me right now, 323-230-4610. Callers! You're on the line. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Speak on it. Caller? Caller.
What's going on? Hello?
What's up, man? Talk to us.
Hello.
What's happening, man? This GG, man, calling out of Baton Rouge, man.
Baton Rouge in the building. What's the dealio, famo?
Oh, man, I was just calling to make a comment on something. Listening to the last caller, Dana, when she was like, if you got a 2-year-old, that's 16 more years of support.
Mm-hmm.
And she's absolutely right. That is 16 more years of support. But, when you're dealing with grown-ass men, that's 16 more years of support for my kids.
Right,
I never want to support you. I want you to support yourself.
Right.
Like I support myself.
Wow.
You did?
Right.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm not getting in a relationship to help you with anything, and I'm not getting in one for you to help me win anything. When a man holler at a woman, you know what he hollering at her for. If I ask you for that number,
All right,
you know,
big country.
I want that yoni.
You know what?
You underdid?
And that's what the business is.
That's what it is now. Shit.
So we really ain't got to ask all these questions. There's only really one real question. Baby, can you take care of yourself like I take care of me? Now we can get to the fucking and the fun.
Oh, I like that.
And that's what it is.
All right,
All right, well then tell the truth when you call in here, goddammit. That's what you're supposed to do.
He just put the cornbread and sop in the sardine.
That's what we want to hear. Thanks
He
for the
said
call,
that's what
brother.
it is.
We
He ain't
appreciate it,
playing.
man.
All right, man. Y'all be cool, man. Love the show.
All right, family. Appreciate it.
All right, have a good one.
Caller, you're on the line with the voice of reason. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's happening, pimp? What's the word?
Oh man, shit, just chilling there, man.
You got a female? You got a female there
that's
giggling?
a couple.
I heard a little giggle in the background, boy.
What's up, y'all?
What you got going on in the background, giggle fest?
What?
Man, man, this is my lady, man. It's my wife, who I love very much, man. She's
You
better say that shit on there.
You better get it together. You better get that title right, boy.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me, what are you guys talking about tonight?
Well, we was watching the show, and I was thinking of a question that I would ask a female on the first day, which would be, are your parents still together? Have they ever been together? What's the deal with, how did she come up, pretty much?
Right. I'm with that. That's what I need to know, too.
Yeah. And you want to know their pastimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
Have they been together? Was he ever in the picture? Were they together and it didn't work? Or
was she just a side bitch that got pregnant?
Well, speak on it then, wifey. Speak on it.
That tells a lot about a person.
Yes. When should you ask? Let me ask you this. When should you ask the question, what is the quality of the relationship with your mother and your father, and do you still have a relationship with one or the other or both?
Right.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, that'll be a good number 2.
Hey, man, I appreciate you and your wife for calling in here and doing that real marriage thing, man. I appreciate it. Hey, listen.
I just want to say, man, we watch y'all all the time, man. We 5150. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, good for y'all, man. Keep doing your thing. So I'm going to get that reading, man. We're going to call back. We're going to get that couple. You said something about doing a couple.
My next pop-up, I'm going to do a couples reading. So couples can call in and get it together. I'm going to get it together for y'all on the next pop-up.
Just ride the thing. We out, man. Appreciate the call.
All right, thank you, fella. Man, we out here doing it right now. The phone lines is lit. Get to the phone lines right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. What are some inappropriate, borderline inappropriate, yet necessary first date questions that must be asked that will mitigate the wasting of time?
Are you a felon?
Are you a felon? Are you on probation?
Yes.
Are you on parole?
Where are you from?
How many strikes do you have?
Where'd you grow up?
Nigga.
That tells a lot.
Who do you live with?
Right.
Do you live with your mother still?
Or is she taking care of you? You taking care of her? All these is important things
Hey,
to know.
the number to dial is 323-230-4610. Callers, I want to hear from you. And ladies, don't be shy to call in. I know the ladies love listening. I have so many female fans. What they do is reach out in the DM.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, they're reaching out in the dark.
They'll send
a dark message to Zoe.
They will send an email.
Oh, shoot.
So
But they won't call this motherfucking line.
They want to talk to you alone.
I get it, but fuck that.
Call.
This is your platform, ladies.
Yes.
Call us. The number to dial is 323-230-4610.
Please call, ladies.
323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Hey, Zoe.
What's happening?
What's up, man? Damn, I have the hardest time getting through to your show.
Well, you got through.
Lazarus. Yeah, thank.
Hey, Lazarus.
Hey, Laz.
Hey, Peaches and
Mimi.
I mean, I knew who you were with the strap up ham, Greek shoes, Roman things you wear.
You be,
boy, that's right.
Goddamn you! Just ask your goddamn question.
He all over her feet.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm going to ask my question because I got to. Listen, well, it's not a question though, really. It is. Zoe, I would like to know this from you, based on your topic and based on your knowledge of history. You know that women in other countries and other places in the world are socialized to be a certain way in society and towards their men. In America, we live here in Babylon. It's like basically women here have the freedom to burn bras and have feminist movements and do things like that. In other countries, you get killed for doing something like that. So my question to you, Zoe, would be based on that, your knowledge of that, why should we even engage in trying to compromise or talk things out, or based on what your topic is? What I know it's a case by case, thing, but why should we even do that when they know that they have those options?
Is this a trick question? Because you've already built in the reasons for why you should.
I know, but I just want to hear you talk about it. I mean,
Lazarus, you do this shit.
You articulate it.
This
I know,
motherfucker
but
do
you
this shit
articulate
every
it.
time he call it.
I know, but you articulate it so much better than I do, though.
Clearly, my nigga, clearly.
Lazarus, come
Hey, toot that horn.
You
man.
are. Hey, somebody said OG Cotton in the chat room said Lazarus is the greatest caller of all time. Because I swear to God, you come in here, nigga, you take us on a whole nother Alice in Wonderland ass ride. You know
the rabbit hole we shall go.
Okay, but okay, all right, go ahead. Speak on it.
Did he just take over the show and say,
I'm just saying, like this nigga trying to interview me while I'm doing the show.
He's got a question for you.
Damn it, Lazarus.
Dude, I love your mind. Just
listen, brother, you can't do this shit every time we call in.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes, please don't bring Uncle Cleo for something.
Yeah. Okay. You gonna get get the famous 2 words.
Okay, I know, but can you speak on that for real?
All right. What's the question again, my nigga? This long, drawn out ass question. What
No. I said you know that women in other countries and parts of the world are conditioned to be a certain way in society and towards their men.
That's a
statement. They will get killed. This is Babylon. The things that women do over here, they would get killed in other countries for that. So what's the point of us trying to cater to or compromise
with the woman?
That is the case. No, understanding that as a case
because,
by case basis,
like I said, you already. Let me just deal with this. You already built in the reasons why you should, and that's and the other reason is that some women, not all women. There are women you can compromise with. There are women that you can have an intelligent conversation with. There are women you can sit down and pose intelligent, meaningful questions to, and she's not afraid to actually be honest and have a conversation with you.
Right.
Now, there are some childish women, but there are some childish men. There are some high quality questions and there's some poor quality questions.
Right.
I believe poor quality questions comes from a lack of self-knowledge.
Right.
The less somebody knows about themselves, the poorer their questions will be with regards to evaluating a person they're thinking about dating.
Right.
They're going to ask some superficial, shallow ass questions based off of the lack of understanding they have for themselves.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I got okay.
All right, shit. Now get off the goddamn line and resurrect on another show, Lazarus. Resurrect on another show, nigga. Shit.
Go back to sleep till we call you forth again.
Okay, I'm about to donate, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Lazarus, I swear to God, that nigga be bullshit.
He went like this. Let me call Zoe.
Let me call in and run the show. I would like to ask my own questions around the topic I will re-engineer and then ask Zoe.
And then he said, speak on it.
This nigga told me to speak on it.
Just like you say it, too.
Hilarious. Too cute.
Maybe Jesus made a mistake bringing this nigga back.
No, Jesus told him to call just to mess with you for messing with me.
Hilarious.
God damn. Callers, get to the phone line. The numbers to dial is 323-230-4610. I want to hear, ladies. I want to hear the shit you say that you wish you could have took back. Oh, you done told this nigga that shit. Is there something you have said too early?
Yes.
Oh, you revealed it too early. Have you told a motherfucker that you loved him too early? You knew it was too early because you saw that smirk on his face when you said it. Like, let me get my Let me get my smirk together. Here go my smirk.
Nigga. Oh, that's when you go nothing. I just want you to pass that ketchup over there.
I'm just saying. Get to your phone lines. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Tonight's topic, TMI. Too much information.
Yeah.
First date politics.
Ooh.
A deeper look into the question of, does TMI too early on raise a yellow flag? Yellow flag. Caution. A lot of times women see yellow flags and move right through that motherfucker.
Right into a red light.
Y'all love that shit though. I'm just saying, y'all love doing shit that you can later blame on his ass. Can a man ask you? I'm saying you just store it in the bank. Like, okay, I'm gonna use this shit later.
A lot of women do. A lot of women do.
Act like a nigga never said nothing to me. Can a man ask, or at what point can a man ask, when did you lose your virginity? Can he ask on the first date?
If you're fucking that night, afterwards, he could ask.
Oh, no.
He can't ask no shit like that before.
Why not?
Because it ain't his business.
Can I just tell y'all, we're caught up in the pretense of things. Everything is politics, political, the game playing.
It's not a game. It's just
relationship is a game. You don't understand that?
Yeah, it's a tennis game for sure.
This shit is a game. And in the beginning of the game, everybody is putting their best foot forward. Everybody is trying to look like what they want to be. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What this nigga say? Everybody trying to look like what they want to be.
Right.
You not that, but you looking like you that. You acting like you that. And this goes for men and women.
Yes, it does.
Everybody.
This is why I tell women that's why a man behaves a certain way, because women always say, oh yeah, the truth. Let me tell you, if a man told you the truth, 9 times out of 10, you probably wouldn't fuck with him. Not because you don't like the truth, but the truth sometimes reveals to you, right, whether you can control a nigga or not.
I just feel like asking a woman, how many sex partners have you had, and when you lost your virginity, I'll tell a man I don't have a problem with telling him. I just feel like it's not his business.
What if it's an umbrella of questions? Like,
okay,
are you promiscuous?
Okay.
Are you a freak?
Okay.
When did you lose your virginity?
Then I would answer the question with no problem.
How many dicks have you had? We're grown-ups. We're adults.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be his business still, because I wouldn't want to know his sex partners.
If he is involved in disclosure reciprocity, he disclosed,
then I would have to
just
tell
like
him.
you.
Then I would have to tell
I've been with 487 women.
He buy nigga enough for real.
Right.
Your dick is tainted.
First off, please understand. Just like a fine ass woman, a good looking man
gets much pussy.
Yes.
And I'm saying hundreds per year.
Right, I'm sure. Not hundreds per year.
Listen, per year. And I'm
Not per year. Look at his face. You know he's speaking from the truth.
Look at what he said. He looked like per year, okay?
Wait, his eye, I just saw a pussy run across his eyes. Like
physiology.
And beautiful women be trying to front like they don't pick dicks like berries off the vine.
Oh, like they picking blackberries off the vine.
I'll take this dick. I'll take this dick.
Oh yeah.
I'll take this.
There are dickologists out there.
And listen, If we so happen to get into a sexual conversation on the first date, I can't ask you how many dicks you've had. I can't ask you if you swallow or spit.
Because already I got to be at that level where I might want to fuck you to answer them questions.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I have to be feeling you like that because I think if you're asking me that and we just met, I might be thinking, what's up with this dude? If he's going too hard, no, seriously, I might be thinking, shoot, you know what I mean? Because how crazy people are nowadays, I might start getting weirded out. Like I don't know what's going on here.
We know it's a weird conversation if you guys are not in that conversation, if you guys are not having that conversation. But if you guys are having that conversation, that's like letting a nigga put the tip in and then saying, no, that's not what I meant. We having a real conversation.
But I think it's okay if you're having a real conversation with real people. But I'm saying there's still a situation where you got to pay attention to who you're talking to. Shoot, Jeffrey Dahmer was a real one. He was in the bar picking up people, taking them home and having a conversation after he did what he did. So I just feel like as a person that's living in these streets, just living in this world, you have to say, okay, is this person coming from a relationship standpoint, or do I need to be worried about the set of conversations?
Okay,
but someone like yourself, I wouldn't be scared of. I would obviously give the answer to someone that's, I feel their spirit and they're cool, or you know what I mean, or certain people ask and I'll answer them, but other people I'm like, what's really going on, because I don't know what's up.
I need to know.
You might put a Mickey in my drink, they might,
Listen, is it inappropriate to ask on a first date how many one night stands you've had?
Not if I'm ready to fuck you.
Listen, I'm tired of your I'm tired of the same answer.
Because women are guarded like that. Like Mimi said, it's a lot of fucking psychos out here.
We've had these conversations in different shows before.
And I always say the same. If I want to fuck you, I'm going to tell you some shit. I'm a Scorpio by nature. I'm not going to tell you, disclose everything.
First off, as a Scorpio, your pussy is wet when you walk into the restaurant.
Exactly.
You want to fuck or you wouldn't be
there. But like you said, niggas start talking. And that changes everything.
But I'm saying the nature of relationships, and I'm talking about everyday, basic, common relationships today, is predicated on falsehoods. If you have an opportunity to sit down and have a conversation, a real conversation with a real man about real grown-up shit.
And I'm going to answer every question.
I'm with it. I'll answer every question.
But the average nigga we meet is not like that.
So you play the game of the lie and the dance?
No, that's what I don't do. I weed out the suckers.
You don't know how to weed out nothing.
Don't make me pull that weed out my purse. Not for real.
You know what?
I want to hear from some other ladies.
Because they ain't saying the right stuff.
Callers, get on the phone line right now. Who do we have on the line? The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I want to hear from some truthful ladies who don't mind having a real discussion.
So, when women answer questions on a first date, it's because we are deciding if we gonna fuck with you like that.
We don't even know if we like. I mean, we don't know how far this is going.
We can't answer those kind of questions.
You know why?
Because we thinking about fucking.
Can I just say this to you? I can't tell my best friend all my business. I ain't gonna meet no dude on the first date and tell him everything he want to know. Nigga, I don't know you, nigga. I don't even tell my homies all this questioning you got for me. What's all this about? We doing an interview or a date?
I'm looking to see if a nigga arches eyebrows on the first date.
Women are like,
I don't know you.
Most women are like wind-up dolls. If you ask the right question, that motherfucker is gonna unravel and say everything in her little chest anyway.
Yeah, that's true. If we feeling you, see, you said it.
It has to be the feeling. If I'm not feeling you, I'm not going to give you the information. If I feel you, it's a no holds bar. I'm going to give you me because I want you, so I have to give you me for you to know that.
Deliver unto me.
Because you got me here.
Exactly. So I want you, but at the same time, if I'm not sure I want you, but you want to know all my business, I'm like, well, what is really going on? I mean, you got to really be careful with that. Like, what are you doing with this information? I mean, so many people are so shady. I'm just not going to give it to you like that. I need to figure you out. Why don't you answer some of the questions they asked me? I asked you back. How many kids you got? How many you got? How many this? You feel me?
All right, so look, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do, and this is the bottom line.
Okay.
I'm going to open up the phone lines. I want to hear your inappropriate first date questions. Just call in real fast, no long conversations, real fast. I want to hear from men and women. Call in your first date inappropriate questions. Dana came with a powerful one.
Yeah, y'all got to top Dana now.
Dana came in with a powerful one. Were you born a man or a female?
New Jersey had a good one too.
What was his?
When he was talking about how women are on the first date, because it's all about getting that yoni and we be lying. He said what he had to say. And who else called? That other guy, the last one from New Orleans. I mean, from Baton Rouge.
All right, phone lines is cracking. The number to dial, 323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller, caller, you're on the line. Hello. Yeah, call back then. The number to dial, 323-230-4610. Sometimes we have difficulties getting the people on. I'm seeing it in the chat room right now. First, what kind of question is that? The chat room is saying first date question. How many abortions have you had?
Didn't I just say that was the inappropriate first date question? It's good if you go fuck with a nigga and you talk about getting married or some shit, but that's like a question you don't. Now, the STD question you need to ask.
Right.
What about, are you following me yet on social media?
I don't follow people I date, would be my answer.
You don't follow people you...
I don't want them following me.
Turn her mic off.
And I don't want to follow them.
She's on punishment.
Because it starts shit. You might see me hugging somebody in a picture. I'm a comedian. I hug a lot of people. I've had dudes say, why you all friendly? Why you hugging everybody?
Turn her mic off.
I'm hilarious.
Just turn it off.
Fear.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Caller.
Yo.
What's happening, man?
So the questions that we ask on the first date, that's inappropriate?
That's inappropriate. First date questions that are inappropriate. Go ahead.
Do you smoke cigarettes or weed?
Do you smoke cigarettes or weed?
That's not inappropriate. That's a necessary question.
I like that.
You got your stank breath on.
Hey, man, thank you for the call. We appreciate it. I like that. Caller, you're on the line. What's your first date inappropriate question? We got a lot of
that
people.
Was it.
No, but it's a lot of people in the chat room hitting us up. What is your credit score?
That's not inappropriate for the first date.
I think so.
Don't
ask me nothing financial on the first date.
Right.
Oh, yeah, credit score is a little. That's a little personal. Yeah.
Don't ask me nothing about my wallet
You're
on
right.
the first date. Goddamn
Can I
it.
ask them where they work at?
I ask them on the second date. That's something I need to know, though, because
You can't ask me that question until after I've been waist deep.
Okay. Well, you ask. A good time to ask is why you about to put your dick in his mouth. He'll answer.
Ask him.
Listen, I will answer while you are polishing.
That'd be a good conversation to have.
As soon as you start polishing, say it. Ask me what's my FICO score as you're polishing.
What's your FICO score?
375.
That's when that bitch will start regurgitating dick right then. Dick coming out.
Right.
Her pussy is dry and her throat is closed.
Oh, shit. Unless he bombs, she just take him to the credit repair.
But I'm working on it.
Lexington Law can help you.
I'm at 375, but I'm working on it.
I got you, boo. Credit score help.
Let me ask you, do you have any warrants?
I need to know that off top.
First date question. Callers, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling
Are you
from?
on the run?
Are you on the run?
Right, from your baby mama.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
And your baby mama.
Caller, what is going on?
It's the lines.
The lines are lit too.
They probably talking
Caller.
to each other.
What up? Callers.
What up, this is Darnell out that Tuscaloosa area.
Darnell out of Tuscaloosa. Long time no hear. What's happening, man?
What up? Real quick. Hey, Mimi.
Yes.
Hey, when you gonna have Stormy and Silky on the show?
Whenever.
What?
Whenever.
Okay.
Whenever, I'm down.
Darnell,
I'm
you,
down, Darnell.
like Lazarus, come in here with your own motherfucking agendas.
Asking questions.
This is the goddamn voice of reason,
So,
nigga.
Mimi.
This is an inappropriate question for today's topic, nigga. The fuck?
No. I got you. You said a inappropriate question.
For a first date.
All right, go ahead, man.
Inappropriate for a first date.
Well, ask your question.
I really don't like dates, but inappropriate first question. I don't know, anything to challenge my manhood to be off the rack for me.
Like if she said, "Do you have a little penis?" I'm just saying. He said anything that challenges manhood.
Nah, that
ain't bother you. That wouldn't bother you.
Something like,
what's your blood type?
That don't bother him because he ain't got a little one. If he had a little one, he'd be like, "What? What she say?" He ain't even tripping.
He don't know. Darnell don't know.
He not tripping.
Darnell, we'll appreciate the call. Thank you, man. We got to roll. We got a lot of callers, man. Let's get them in here. Caller, you're
Love
on the
you,
line.
Darnell.
What's your name and where you
Thank
calling
you,
from?
Darnell.
Hello?
Hell is low. Welcome to the show.
That was good.
What's happening, man?
He happy.
Hey,
ladies. Me,
Hi.
what's up, girl?
Hey. What it do?
That much, man. I'm in Atlanta.
Inappropriate question for first dates. What is yours?
Well, do you always have to be right?
Wow.
On the first date?
Can we
That's a good one.
disagree? Yeah.
Yes,
That's a good
yes,
one.
yes, yes.
If that's the first date, that should be the last date.
Ooh, are you content with being wrong from time to time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
now that's a good way to phrase that.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
what are your plans for the next 5 years for your life?
Hey, that's a good question, Mimi. Hey, man, thank you for the call. We appreciate it. Let's keep these calls coming. Let's keep them coming. That's a great call. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Hey, this Sean from Baltimore.
Is this nigga in the shower?
He driving, it sounds like.
Okay,
I'm at work. Bro. But no, my question is, how many men are you currently sleeping with?
How many men
that's a great
are
question.
you currently
Oh, that's a good. I
sleeping with?
like that question.
That's a great question.
How many girls you hitting?
No. How many men?
How many men
I
are
know. I
you?
like it. No, I like it. I'm just saying, vice versa. I like it.
And what if
Man.
the answer like 9?
I got 9 in rotation, homeboy.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something, man. My grandfather always told me you can't break babysit no pussy. When it's your turn, it's your turn. And you choose to deal with it or you don't.
Right.
That's right.
You can't miss nothing you can walk away from.
Can't miss what you can't measure.
Work, man. Y'all keep me entertained like every time the show is on.
Hey, man, thank you, brother. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it, man.
We appreciate
I'm
that.
gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Thank you, good brother. We appreciate the call. I'm gonna tell you right now. No pussy is ever your pussy.
Right.
You can only lease pussy. When you got it, that pussy on lease. When she stop feeling you, stop fucking with you,
contract over,
get disconnected from you in any way, shape, or form, my nigga. That pussy is no longer your pussy. All pussy is leased pussy.
Not with the option to buy, huh?
There ain't no option to buy this pussy.
Okay.
You understand me? Is it an inappropriate question to ask on a first date?
What?
Do you squirt?
Yeah, he might need to know that night
I might
ahead
need
of time.
to tell him if I'm interested. Like, yeah, let me let you
Let me
know.
let you know what it do.
The bells and the whistles.
I just want to know if all the juice is available.
For you.
Hey.
The phone lines is cracking.
Hey.
Call us with your inappropriate first date questions. Is it an inappropriate question to ask if your mother abused you?
No.
I think that's appropriate.
I think
it's appropriate. I think anything about your family should be appropriate because that kind of gives a person a picture of where you came from.
Wow.
And you might find you have a lot in common.
Or you might find that you want to hurry up and go to the bathroom and call an Uber when this nigga ain't looking.
Right. Wow. I tell your friend, call me in 5 minutes, girl. It's an emergency.
Yeah, I got a family emergency right now, nigga.
Wow. Somebody in the chat room, Nicholas Jones, says an inappropriate first date question is, can I hit you and your sister?
Hilarious. Nicholas is doing too much. Right. Nicholas is stupid.
Callers, I want to get to you. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller.
Hear you smacking on them gummy bears.
Caller.
Hello?
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, man? You're on the line.
What's up? What's up, Zoe? What's going on to the sisters over there?
Hello.
Y'all looking good and everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just had wanted to add to like what would be like an inappropriate question on the first date.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I would think an inappropriate question would be if we could hit the sheets like on the first date, you know.
Oh, am I fucking tonight?
Like, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's appropriate.
I think that's appropriate. Look, if I take you to Mr. Chow's, and I spend $500-$600 on a meal for us, Mr. Chow's, is it unrealistic for me to expect
some pussy?
Some
to
pussy,
expect,
literally.
yes, but to ask, no.
I would like to have some if I'm going to spend $600.
Then
and
you
plus the cost of the hotel room.
Yeah, and you should say
Is it
that.
unrealistic for me to desire that outcome?
No.
No.
You could desire whatever the fuck you want. You might not get it, but you can desire it.
Over dinner, can we honestly discuss?
What does she say? But you might feel like you wasted too much money because my pussy isn't shit. I've been told. I'm just saying. So thanks for Mr. Chow.
Girl, you don't shut up.
Wouldn't that be too thirsty?
No.
Is that thirsty? Listen, I'm not here to play no games.
No, I don't think
I'm
it's
finna
thirsty.
put down at least a rack for tonight.
Right.
I'm finna put down a rack.
That's not thirsty.
I'm gonna need some crack for that rack.
Now see, that's asking for a transaction now.
Right.
You asking for a transaction. That's when it became a transaction.
I'm just saying.
But see, she already there, so she wants to
What
fuck you.
wanna-
Remember that.
But see, women want this whole indirect transaction to happen.
First of all,
I want a direct transaction. Can I
came-
put down a rack this evening for some crack?
she already wants to fuck you, so her answer should be yes, because she going to
How do
dinner with you anyway.
There's a lot of women out there who will go to dinner with no intention on giving up crack.
Yep.
But
Yep, you're right about that.
you got that damn right. But then there's a lot of us that have picked you to go out with because we want to see what's up with you to fuck you too.
Yeah, it's both sides of the fence.
Hey, pretty brown Kim on YouTube says $500, nigga. No, give me the money and I'll cook.
Right,
I'm with that.
As
I'm
long
with that.
as I can cook
in that pussy
in the bedroom later
Well,
on.
see, what I realize is that when some women really want it, a lot of times us men, we have to pay attention when they want it. It's like we got to read y'all body language and look at y'all like definitely, and
Y'all
then
kinda
have something to
clueless.
tell. A lot of times we sleep on that.
Oh, yeah.
We can't even tell. Y'all mind is complicated.
unless we grab your dick, then you know.
Right.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
then that'll scare most men. See, I'm an aggressive woman. I might just reach and touch a dick and go and smile at you.
If I ever,
You know what? No.
if I ever
You sound like
hear,
you know
hear
what?
the Pillsbury Doughboy laugh out of your ass,
But then I heard earlier in the show, y'all mentioned the size. You know, I think you ought to have that on another show, on another topic, another day. Like, do size matter? And from what I learned in life, like some women, not all women are the same size. Every woman got their preferable size.
Right.
you know?
that's
So,
a great. Hey
but
man, Let me just tell you, brother, I got to get these other callers. That is a great point, man.
Yes.
I'm going to deal with it off the air.
Hey,
Thank
Zo.
you so much, man. Yeah.
Oh, good hearing from you, bro. This is Ahmad. Good hearing from you.
All right, Ahmad. Appreciate hearing from you, bro.
Thanks for
Tell
calling.
Kev I said what's up.
I will do
All
that,
right,
famo.
man.
All right. Thank you.
He brought up a great point.
He did. Very
Right.
much so.
If women are sensitive to the size and shape of swipe,
Right.
should they ask early on so no time is lost?
I do ask.
Brother, can I grab your dick?
Well,
Can I get you erect just to see? Because there's a certain dick that fits this meat change purse.
You know what? Not the meat change purse.
And what I
I'm
want to
glad
do.
he said change first.
And what I want to do is get you rock. I might give you a little head just to see what's happening. And if this ain't the size that I normally fuck with.
Right. That's how we know, though, by
Is
feeling
it wrong? Is it wrong for a woman to just come straight out early on? Second date. Let me see your dick, nigga.
I'm already know.
Let me see it. Let me touch it.
We looking at your jeans when you talking to us. Don't think we not. When you giving us that number, we checking everything out.
Although all that's important, but I think that when a lady really likes a man, if she made her decision, she want to hit it. She gonna check out that motherfucker got a little one. She gonna see if he know how to rotate that ocean. You know what I mean? Like,
or if his tongue is fast.
She wants to see what else he can do. It ain't just about touching and seeing. You need to see what it do. You know what I mean? Because it might not look right, but he might be right. He might be like a little jackrabbit going all night long
with that little toothpick.
Callers, it's your time to shine. Call in with your inappropriate first date questions. Caller, you're on the air. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Zo. It's your boy again.
What up, Sheboykin? What's the deal?
What's poppin'? Hey, everybody. So I think an inappropriate question would be, do you like to get your ass?
Do you like to get your ass what?
Eating.
Oh, yeah. That's not inappropriate if you're already talking about sex, though. Like, if she like her salad tossed, you know.
I'll tell you one more. How good was your last sexual encounter? How good was your last sexual encounter?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
Inappropriate too,
Thank you, guys.
It's
All right,
inappropriate.
thank you, brother. We appreciate the call.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
That's inappropriate like a motherfucker.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your first date? Your inappropriate first date question. We want to know, man.
Zo trying to shake her ass image.
Hilarious.
Caller, you're on the line. Goddammit.
Oh, there they are.
Caller, what up?
Hello, it's me. I'm calling back.
Oh, it's Dana.
Hey, Dana.
I wanted to say, on first dates, anything about money, what your gross is, how much money you make, what your income is inappropriate. But what I do find that people don't talk about, and maybe people of a certain age should be asking these questions about somebody they're interested in, is about lineage. What hereditary predispositions you have in your family.
Right. Yeah, like we were saying about
that, and you have these children with, chronic eczema,
autism,
sickle cell, and things like that. And people never discuss those things.
Right.
While they're dating until, it's too late, and let's just hope our child isn't that one.
Right. Does diabetes run in your family? Does
sickle
heart
cell
disease?
is a good one.
Right.
Sickle cell.
Sickle cell is a good one. And, just rare conditions. My dad had it, and it's hereditary, and you're not going to live past the age of 45.
Yeah, my brother has it.
Stuff like that. People need to know about lineage and, what's in someone's family background.
Right.
Other than schizophrenia or, that type of
stuff. We need to know all of that, Dana.
I can smoke an entire bag of that.
I'm going to buy a bag and smoke it for you, Dana.
If I smoke. Hey, Dana, once again, baby. Thank you, baby.
I
will.
Oh, wait, what I wanted to say to Zo, since he wants to spend possibly a whole rack, that he should hire a professional.
Because,
there's no guessing game. she's there for a specific reason and you're there for a specific reason. Because you want to spend money.
I don't want to eat a nice dinner with a hoe.
You know what? He want to make a nice girl into a hoe.
See, there's nothing left to guess. You know, since you want to spend a whole wreck.
Dana.
You want to go to Mr. Childs and spend all this money. So, hire you a professional so there's no guessing game.
Dana, Zoe trying to turn out hoes.
Thank you, Thank you, Dana.
You want to hand pick them, huh?
Okay. Right.
We appreciate you, baby.
Thank you.
I think that's a weird question, too, though.
What?
To go back to the ass eating. I mean, you going to do some wild shit if you a freak.
Yeah, you don't need to talk about it.
You ain't really got to talk about it. It's more about being about it.
That's what I'm talking about.
because that would kind of gross me out if we out at dinner and you like eating all weird and licking your tongue out talking about I like to eat ass.
You don't mind if I sop your ass up, do you?
Oh, yeah, I might. That's when the Uber app come out.
Right.
Like this.
I ain't gonna lie. I was on a date with this young lady, and she asked me, can I give you head at the dinner table?
And you said yes.
Of
Of
course.
course I said yes. The fuck? Well, what?
Did she go under the table?
I'm just saying, she asked, and she was straightforward.
Okay.
You understand?
Was it good head?
It was great head.
Most people that ask you probably could suck the hell out of a dick.
And I think another great question to ask is, are you bisexual?
Oh yes, I need to ask
especially
that.
nowadays.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
And what's your sexual fantasy? Because I think that tells a lot about them. If their sexual fantasy includes
Mimi, you
certain
better not
things.
ask me that shit on the first
He
date.
gonna be like the handcuff of your ass.
Can you imagine Mimi asking me that shit? So, what is your sexual fantasy?
Let me show you, girl. I can show you better than I can tell you.
You under dig and then get a nigga right.
I don't want to know a man's fantasy right off because it might be some shit that might turn me off.
Well, I want to know because that would tell me a little bit about his brain. I mean, if he starts saying, I want to see me and my homeboy, not the homeboys included in your fantasy. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's a trick question. I just want to see where his mind is at for the fantasy because the fantasy is big. That's something that you aspire to do. You know what I mean? So if you aspire to see, go ahead.
What about this one? First date question. Do you watch porn?
Yes, that's a good first date question.
Are you addicted to porn?
Like they gonna tell the truth, but yeah, that's a good question.
Or you can say, how often do you watch it? I love it. How often do you watch it?
What?
She's so stupid. That nigga gonna be like, I got it on my phone right now.
What about? Do you think it's inappropriate to ask this on a first date? How do you discipline your children?
I think that is not a first date question.
Yeah.
What about, do you have multiple baby daddies, just like multiple baby mamas, and are only some of them on child support? For a man, that is an important question.
On the first date, it's inappropriate.
No, I don't think so.
I think after you guys are in a relationship.
If she tells you, yes, I have multiple children by multiple men.
Yeah, that's okay.
And then the follow-up question is, do you have them on child support?
I think that's okay. I think if it's lined up right, if you
it's
lined it up right, you set it up for that question.
Right.
Yes.
That's how you say it.
And then if she comes back with, well, some of them are and some of them aren't.
Why is your next question?
The next question is why.
Right. There's nothing wrong
is this an inappropriate line of questioning?
I think it's appropriate if you have intentions with this person.
Yes.
If you're just asking because that's what you do on every date, then that's just out of line.
You're just being
You know what I
nosy.
mean? I think if it's an intention, and of course you got to get information from a person. I'm not saying that. But that is kind of borderline, kind of like asking too much. But the way you lined it up is perfect. So I guess if it's lined up that way, so let me retract. If it's lined up the way you just posed it up, I think it's just fine. You know what I mean? Because it's your normal set of questions. So it's fine.
Yeah, but
What
it
about this?
shouldn't be the first date.
Yes, it should.
Go ahead.
Because you need to know that shit. That's going to tell you a lot about who the fuck she
But
is.
that's only, like Mimi said, if you planning on fucking with her like that.
You go ahead and say what Mimi said again, as if Mimi...
Like Mimi said.
start asking questions like, do you eat chitlins?
You know what?
Now that's
Do
a
you
good
eat pork?
question to ask on the first
How long
date.
do you last?
Do you eat pork?
But
How
what
long
about
can you
somebody in
go?
the chat?
You
Exactly.
nasty ass. Look at her. How long can you go? Nigga,
Hey.
you gonna run out of fuel.
No, but somebody should ask this question too. I think this is a great question. Are you a registered sex offender?
Oh,
that's a good
hell
question.
yes. That's a great question.
But I think even more than that, you still do your homework because
Well,
even
yeah,
though you
I already
ask
know
these
that.
questions, this person has an opportunity to still be the representative if that's what they choose to be.
But
So
see-
I think that you should do if you really feel like this is something important, then you should do your homework. Like sex offender, that's important. So I think you
Google.
should Google them and see what pops up.
So watch me flip it the other way.
Okay.
When I coach people, especially people who are trying to get their lives in order,
Okay.
I get them to create a calendar.
Okay.
I explain to them, your life is in disarray. The reason why your life is in disarray is because, just like I was coaching her, you haven't managed your time. There's 168 hours in a week. How much of that do you think you actually use effectively?
Wow.
And when you get somebody to do a time spent calendar,
That's awesome.
where they break down every single thing they do every fucking week, the average person has over 50, 60 hours remaining.
Wow.
So when you hear somebody say some shit like, oh, I don't have time, that just means you haven't managed your time. Your time isn't properly managed because the most busy motherfuckers in the world,
Can
the
make
world
some time.
leaders, on average, they have about 32, 33, 34 hours remaining in their week. And they way more busy than your punk ass.
Right.
Now, ask yourself a question about the time wasted in this intermediate period.
You
that
said it
we-
right. Intramural.
that we're fucking around with each other for 30, 60, 90 days playing.
That bullshit.
Playing with a motherfucking representative.
Right.
When really, instead of wasting all that time, because you look back on all the time you wasted in the beginning part of the relationship trying to feel good about a person,
Right.
or trying to maintain a good feeling about a person, because you don't want to connect to who they really are, because who they really are will challenge you.
Why it gotta be me, nigga?
Because it needs to be you, nigga. Now,
Hilarious.
He pointed right at me.
you underdig? You underdig? We waste so much time. If you look back on all the time you've wasted in that beginning portion of relationship.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying
All that feel good bullshit.
right. A lot of times relationship, I would say more times than not, relationship is predicated on illusion.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
And we don't get serious until the illusion starts to fucking wane.
Yeah, then shit be right in your face that's been there the whole time.
Right. We need to ask the question up front. Do you like raw sex?
Yes. Oh, well, that wasn't a question. Okay.
Okay, I'm done. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the the start of the week's Voice of Reason. The shit was crazy. It was a hot ass topic. Inappropriate questions for the beginning of relationships. I had a damn ball. The ladies were great. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, chiming in. The phone callers were off the chart. And of course, YouTube, man, my chat room was on fire. Everybody hit that super chat button before we get up out of here. Time to go. I appreciate everybody. I will be back Wednesday with yet another slapper. Thank you for tuning in. I'm ZoWilliams, the voice of reason on Dash Talk X. We out.